So how does someone get help if they don't have any insurance or money? Um, that's a tough question because insurance is not such a hard question. If you don't have insurance and you're looking to get help for addiction treatment, and you can't, a facility typically they can't mix what their services are with insurance. It kind of creates like a dual relationship, and uh, there's some ethical boundaries with that. But um, if you're looking to get treatment and you need insurance, then you call an insurance agent and tell him, hey, what I'm really looking to get insurance for is this. And him as the insurance licensed insurance agent, they'll shop for the right plan for you and tell you what your best options are. You know, that aside, uh, and it's almost like shooting myself in the foot by saying this. Say I was strung out and I knew about addiction treatment and I knew I needed help, but I knew I couldn't afford it. I would start calling everywhere asking if they had any scholarships available. And you would be surprised, man. At any given time, we run scholarships at Tunnel Vision Recovery. Most of the facilities I've ever worked for or work with, often, if the person picks up the phone and asks for help, and there's nothing medically that would hinder them from getting help. I mean, if we're not filling the bed, we might as well put it to use. We're a 30-bed facility out here in Oklahoma. We're unlimited in California in how many people we can treat because it's primarily virtual or self-sustaining, meaning that they pay for their own sober living. Um, so the services are there. So like it doesn't hurt to when you're getting high, you'll ask somebody if they got dope. Hey, you party? You holding? That's the old people. I'm dating myself when like I say, oh, hey, you holding? But like, you know what I mean? But like when I was young, dude, if I saw someone that looked a little sketch, I'd be like, hey, bro, you get high? I wouldn't know him from Adam. I never I never felt weird about it. I wanted to get high, so I was willing to ask anybody that looked like they might get high, hey, you got dope? You know where to get some? And so the same thing with recovery, man. Like, where the recovery's at, usually 12-step meetings or treatment centers, and you just go to those places, you raise your hand in a meeting and tell them you need help. And there's probably going to be people at that meeting that know how to get you the help that you need. And often we'll have friends that work in the program, work in the industry, and can probably pull strings to get you a scholarship. When I was living in Fullerton, we'd go around and we'd feed the homeless. We'd give them hygiene, bring them food, and we'd ask them like, hey, if you could get sober today, would you be willing to do it? And every now and then, most people would say no, they didn't want to get sober. But every now and then, there would be someone that'd be like, you know what? Yeah, if you could get me in somewhere, like, I'll do it. And I was a program director. Like, if we didn't know people that ran facilities, like, if we weren't running them ourselves, we knew someone that did. And like, we could always get somebody scholarshiped into a detox. Because at the very least, they'd have Medi-Cal or Sooner Care that would cover their meds. And out here, even if you're Sooner Care, we could get you into a detox. Sooner Care is like the state Medicaid, but they're like, people don't know what their options are. So there are like state funded detoxes in Oklahoma, but they just happen to be in hospitals. Then we can connect you to them, and they got bed openings almost all the time, because they don't advertise. Nobody even knows they're there. So like if someone calls the phone and like they don't have insurance, but they have state insurance, well, we can still get you on your feet. You know, because sometimes all you need is that physical separation.